Hey, what's up guys? This is Panda here and welcome to Chillin' Panda Cafe. For those of you who are coming from my Twitch channel, ChillinPandaLive, this is my YouTube channel, Chillin' Panda Cafe, where I will be posting content somewhat related to my streams or completely separate. But what that means for you is just more content for your viewing pleasure. Now, so, as I mentioned at the Anime Expo stream, I had a lot of difficulty streaming inside the convention, so I had to resort to recording on my device and posting that sort of footage later. And this is now, it's today. So, but what I want to let you guys know is that it was so much content that I recorded that I had to break it up into two parts. This part being part one of the Jujutsu Kaisen panel. Now, for your information, this part one will be entailing more conversation between the artists and developers and producers of the anime and what their experience was like behind the scenes, and maybe a little special like video from like the creator of Jujutsu Kaisen. But that's just part one. So just for your information, this video will have a lot of conversation about Jujutsu Kaisen, how the experience was and everything. Part two, which will be coming very shortly, will have a special sneak peek to season 2. Now, all the footage was done basically in, so let's say, non-officially, so it may seem a little slightly not picture perfect, but bear with me, the volume is at least really good, so you'll be able to hear every single thing. But again, this is basically my first video recording or anything covering any kind of information behind the scenes, or rather such etc. of any type of anime or anything like that. So I hope you enjoy, and I will see you in part 2.
Thank you very much. My name is Hiroshi Seiko. I'm the scriptwriter and series composition head for Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm a little bit nervous speaking in front of a group of people this big, but I'm very excited to be here, so thank you very much.
はい、こんにちは。私は、東宝の、松谷弘明と申します。本作では、制作プロデューサーという形で、テレビアニメ呪術廻戦劇場版呪術廻戦ゼロ、携わらせていただいております。はい、今日こんな貴重な場に、お見にいただきまして本当に、嬉しく思っております。よろしくお願いします。
Hi, my name is Hiroaki Matsutani. I'm actually with Toho, but I'm the producer for the Jujutsu Kaisen TV series. And again, in front of here, everybody, a little bit nervous, but very excited to be here and talk with everybody. So I'll go ahead and explain the TV series. Thank you very much.
So we met our lovely guest panelists, so let's find out how they all work together and what they all think about the success of the TV anime series and movie overseas. First off, yeah, you guys want to show your appreciation for Jujutsu Kaisen for these lovely folks? There's a lot of people back there. Wow. So thank you so much for coming. So can you explain a bit to the audience about how you all work together in Jujutsu Kaisen and how did you interact with the teams and each other?
そう、ティムさんの質問は、皆さんはどうやって皆さんは仕事をするときに、一緒に仕事をするときはどうですか？最初は大塚さんお願いします。
そうですね。脚本 を誰にお願いするかとか、
About the script.
そういったものを、
Someone's names like
から瀬古さんにお願いしたり、で松成さんとは呪術廻戦もそうですけれど、マッパでどういうのをアニメにしたいとか、そういう話をいつもいただいています。
Yes, we're going to talk about that. So, like in my case, I help with the producer, the scriptwriter is Mr. Seiko, and then Mr. Matsutani is helping the producer with the TV series, and that's how we all do our individual roles. Seiko さんはどうですか？
僕は脚本家なので漫画の「呪術廻戦」っていう原作があるんですけど、それをアニメ用の脚本にするという仕事をしています。
So my job is involved with the scriptwriter. Specifically, we have the manga of Jujutsu Kaisen. We take that manga and we adapt the manga into the anime. So that's what my job is involved with, taking the script, turning it from the manga to the anime. Yeah, Matsutani-san.
はい、プロデューサーという、制作プロデューサーという形でクレジットさせていただいてますが、制作委員会という形のスタイルをとっている呪術廻戦で、その全体の、調整役、舵取り役みたいなところをさせていただいている立場です。
So my job involved with the producer, I'm involved with working with the production committee, and we help move the project forward.
はい。でクリエイティブ面、ビジネス面、両方のところを、原作元の集英社さんであったり、制作スタジオのマッパさんであったり、クリエイターの方たちと、関係各社と、いろいろ調整して、皆さんにどうやったらより多くの人に届けていくことができるかっていうところを、調整していくというのが具体的な仕事でございます。
So specifically, a lot of my job is involved with both the creative and the business side. What we do is we help move the production forward. If we have to make any adjustments, we work with MAPPA and then go ahead with that.
Thank you for that information. So specifically, I want to ask a question to individuals now. So, Otsuka-san, as the CEO of MAPPA, you must have been involved with many, many titles, but specifically, how was Jujutsu Kaisen as a title for MAPPA? How was that working with that?
大塚様は CEO としてもちろんいろいろなタイトルと関係があると思いますが、特に具体的に呪術廻戦にとってはどんな印象があるでしょうか？
そうですね、やっぱり、コロナの前はこうやって海外のイベントを僕も参加してて、でその時にすごい感じたのがジャンプ作品の海外の影響力、そういったものをすごい感じていたんで、やっぱりそれまで呪術廻戦まではジャンプ作品うちはやったことなかったんで。
So before the coronavirus pandemic happened, I actually participated in a lot of events abroad and overseas and had a lot of good reactions. Specifically, Jujutsu Kaisen is a title that we made for Jump. We had a lot of success with that, so that's something that present.
で松谷さんから話いただいた時にぜひスタジオとして挑戦してみたいなっていうふうに思って、やらせていただきました。
And then based on the success that we have with that, I worked with Mitsutani-san, as he said before, we'll do this work with the TV series, and we thought we'd do our best. We'll try and make a TV series, anime production, and see where things go from there.
So, would you like to give a round of applause? This one's a question to Seiko-san. What does a scriptwriter do? I think most people want to ask. How do you adapt a manga into an anime script?
この次の質問はセイコさんにとってですが、どうやって漫画の脚本をアニメの脚本にすり替えるでしょうか？
漫画っていうのは絵と文字で全部表現されてるんですけど、それを、アニメの脚本にするときは一回全部文章だけにします。
So one thing when you're reading a manga, you have the pictures and the text help convey the meaning of everything. But when you're converting it to anime, you have the entire experience. It's not just pictures or not just text, but it's also the music, the sound of the other experience. So you have to consider that when making the anime.
で、その文章にしたものを今度は映像としていかに面白くなるようにするかっていうことを、考えてやってます。
We also have to think about how to adapt the words. So for example, when you're reading the manga, you'll be reading particular sentences, how people respond. Sometimes we can keep it as is, but other times we need to put it in the anime in a way that's easier to understand. So we just adapt it like that.
Thank you. Last question to Matsutani-san. What does it mean to be a producer, what does a day of work look like to you? 松谷様にとっても先におっしゃいましたが、もう一回制作の仕事はどうですか？
すみません、これさっきの質問で答えちゃいましたね。
I'm sorry, I answered this question earlier, but
もう少し、補足させていただくと、あくまで映像を作るのはこの大塚さんたちマッパの現場の、クリエイターの人たち、ではあるんですけれども、そんな僕らの立場で、例えばファンの方々はどういうふうにこういうこと考えてるんじゃないかなみたいな視点であったり、あとはマーケティング宣伝的にこういうアプローチだとより多くの人に届くんじゃないかみたいなことを、ビジネス面クリエイティブ面両方いろいろお話をさせていただきながら、原作の芥見先生集英社の方々皆さんと、皆さんブリッジ、して、プロジェクトを進めていくというような感じです。
So I did answer it before about what my job as producer, but to go into a little bit more detail, so when we make the video, one thing we do have to consider is how do we make it real for the fans? How do we take the fans' reaction into consideration when we make the video? And then also consider it from a marketing perspective. How do we make the product, how do we make the anime so it's marketed well? We have to think about all these, both from a business sense and a creative sense. And we also help act as a bridge. So of course, the original author of the manga, his name is Akutami Gege Sensei. So we act as a bridge between Akutami Gege Sensei and the fans. And if we can do that successfully, I think we have a really good product.
And I think they did a great, successful job. So thank you all so much for your hard work on Jujutsu Kaisen. And as you can probably tell from the crowd, you have fans all across the globe. So let's give another shout to let you guys know that you're a big fan of Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen would have been as popular as it did when you were creating this.
Jujutsu Kaisen を作った時に海外に、つまり世界中にそのリアクションがあったと、それは意外でしょうか？それは大塚さんお願いします。
はい、やっぱ漫画の人気はアニメ化する前からすごい海外でも評判になっていたし、その前で「鬼滅の刃」のヒットだったりもあったんで、すごい期待されているっていうのは作ってる最中は感じました。
So we actually did have some expectation because when we decided to make it, we saw the success of Kimetsu no Yaiba. We were very pleased with that. So based on that, we figured we'd go ahead with that.
その上で日本も海外もいろんなファンに、呪術廻戦の漫画がどういうアニメにしたら喜んでもらえるかっていうのをかなり向き合ってやってきて、でやっぱり実際ヒットっていう形になった時は狙ってはいたんですけれど、ここまで反響大きくなるとやっぱりまた違う実感が湧きました。
So we were really thankful. We knew that we had a potential hit on our hands, that we knew there was the popularity both in Japan and abroad, but then we decided to make it. We thought, well, if it's a hit, that's great. We're not specifically aiming for that, but once it became a hit, it became really popular. We were really pleased with that. Thank you very much.
僕も大塚さんと同じで、やっぱり呪術の前に鬼滅の刃っていうのがあって、それがもうすごいことになってたんで、呪術に関してはもう絶対失敗できないなっていう思いでやってました。
My answer is the same as Mr. Otsuka. So when we saw the success of Kimetsu no Yaiba, we were quite pleased, and we thought, I think this is a really good hit, and I think we've got a good chance. So we thought, no, this isn't going to fail. We'll do well, and sure enough, it did. So we're pretty pleased with that.
あと、その海外で人気が出るだろうなっていうのはある程度分かってたんですけど、本当ここまですごい愛してもらえる作品になったっていうのはすごい驚いてるし、めちゃくちゃ嬉しいです。
Well, we knew there was a good chance that it was going to be loved, that Jujutsu Kaisen was going to be loved abroad, but we didn't know how much that it's really loved by everybody. The fact that people, they don't just like it, they love it, and that makes us really surprised and really happy about it. So thank you very much.
はい、僕も大塚さんと一緒で、日本だけじゃなくて世界中で大ヒット目指してとは思っていたんですけど、 本当にこの規模感とこの熱量でここまでのヒットになるっていうのは本当にこうある意味嬉しい意味での予想外というか、はい、だったので本当にありがたいばかりだと思ってます。はい。
So my answer is the same as Mr. Otsuka and Mr. Seiko, where we were aiming for a hit. We knew it was a hit in Japan. We were aiming for a hit abroad, but we didn't expect it to be this much of a hit. That makes us really glad, even though it's unexpected. So really, thank you very much for that. So it is a bit quick. I do have a fun fact, real quick. The movie Jujutsu Kaisen Zero. Have you guys seen the movie yet? So the movie is a hit worldwide. Box office outside of Japan exceeded 10 billion Japanese yen. It's a lot of yen. A lot of yen. But admissions over 10 million yen. 9.9 and we just hit 10 million like yesterday or something. So also a big hit in India. I heard that it's #1 in the movies when it dropped. So one of the biggest anime movie openings of all time in India. So good job, Jujutsu Kaisen Movie Zero. That's awesome. So now I do have a special video from the director of Jujutsu Kaisen, Director Pop. Right here, I have a little snippet. So let's take a look at that.
アニメエクスポにご来場の皆さん、こんにちは。呪術廻戦1期と呪術廻戦1話の監督のパク・ソンです。日本だけでなく、海外でこんな大きい反響があって、とっても嬉しいです。制作の時はすごく大変でしたけど、海外の皆さんの応援と感想がスタッフのみんなに届いてて、とっても勇気をもらって、最後でいいフィルムに仕上げたと思います。海外、特にアメリカでトードが大人気だったっていう話を聞きました。トードが大好きなので、みんなブラジャーですね。そのトードの皆さんの支援をいただいております。これからも呪術廻戦をよろしくお願いします。
We're all brothers. Yes, we're all brothers. But thank you so much, Director Park. Let's give another round of applause as if he's in this room with you. Thank you so much. All right, so on top of that lovely video, Mappa has prepared a very special little treat for all of us today at this panel. So this little special video they made for us, let's check it out.
And that will conclude the video for part 1. Yes, I had to cut off the Jujutsu Kaisen little special video there due to obviously copyright reasons and such. But I will let you know that that video was just an assortment of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1 scenes. The Season 2 sneak peek will be in Part 2. Therefore, you did not miss anything. Don't worry. I didn't cut off anything too special. But at least, you got to see a little bit of the fun video. But again, for obvious reasons, I couldn't show the whole thing. But shall come back for Part 2 for a sneak peek at 2023's Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Panda, and this was Panda, and this has been Chillin' Panda Cafe. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing, or check out my Twitch channel at ChillinPanda Cafe, ChillinPandaLive, ChillinPandaLive Twitch channel. Check it out. Alright, well, thanks very much, and remember to stay chill, stay calm, but most of all, stay hard. I'll catch you guys later.